Activists, welcome to another Projecting Voice video. I'm Chase.
And I'm Serena. Today we'll be discussing mental illnesses.
Mental illnesses can vary from depression, anxiety, ADHD, eating disorders, OCD, personality disorders, and more.
Depression is a period of sadness or discouragement. So during all points in our lives, we are sad, and this doesn't mean, and we are depressed, in other words. And this doesn't mean we have depression, because depression is a long period of sadness. And especially with COVID and quarantine, there's been so much depression, not being able to see others, and more. And then also, there's also anxiety, which is stress, worry, fear, and also we are always worried. At a point in our life, we are worried or stressed. This doesn't mean we have anxiety. It's if you have it for a long period, like with panic attacks.
Yeah. ADHD is a mental illness where people struggle to pay attention or fidget and move around a lot. Eating disorders are bad eating habits can vary from like not eating at all to make sure you don't gain weight, eating too much or to gain weight, as we mentioned, eating a large quantity of food even though you aren't hungry, having people, or you just eating because you're bored, that's not good for you.
So if you eat like too much, that is a personality disorder. If you, eating disorder, an eating disorder. If you don't eat, like if you want to be skinny and you don't eat, that's an eating disorder, or if you eat when you're not hungry.
Having a personality disorder is when someone has like very low self-esteem, like they barely believe in themselves, has trouble relaxing, they can't go without like not worrying about something, and they have trouble persevering through hard times. Like say one of their ancestors just died and they can't get over that. Sometimes they may have problems getting over a certain person's death or something that bothering them, sometimes leading to a personal or physical interaction when it comes up. What makes me sad is that a lot of parents don't understand these phases. Like, when I was younger, I had this thing where I just could not fall asleep, and I'd get really worried, and I'd cry about it because I couldn't fall asleep. But my parents just never understood why I couldn't. I mean, like, to be honest, I never really understand either. Like, yeah. I just did it, and it wasn't healthy for me, and I had a lot of personality changes then. And here's where I am now, and I'm really happy with my personality, and I've gotten over that, and I'm just really happy that it's over now.
And there are so much more types of mental illnesses, but the final one that we're talking about today is OCD, and this is a certain way you act and think. And OCD can range from cleaning and contamination to perfectionist, and all mental illnesses can play a huge negative role in our life. Typically depression, but other forms of mental illnesses can lead to suicide. We'll make another video on suicide, so we're not going to be talking that much about suicide. But if you are struggling with a mental illness, please seek help. You can type in Google therapist near me.
There are a lot of physical tools that can help you, such as like fidget toys. Fidget toys are like what were made to help people with mental illness. However, currently it's become a trend to have them. Mm-hmm. And I really don't think it's a good trend at all. Like, there's so much more than just a trend. I have a fidget toy to help me, and like it's just there's a lot of things that go on in our lives, and I actually do have two fidget toys. One of them is a Pop-It, as we all know. It's just a square one that is blue and white. And I have this really cool toy with just all these cool things on it. And when I was in kindergarten, one time my nanny picked me up late from school, and I basically just freaked out. I started crying, and I really couldn't help myself because I just really hate getting picked up late. And now, even to this day, I still get a little bit worried about getting picked up late from school, and I'm really worried about getting if I'm not on time, like at school's 8 o'clock, I'm really worried if I get there at even 8:01. Like, I really am just someone who does that, and I know it's weird, but it's true.
So with COVID, I've just been experiencing a lot of anxiety. So I bought a bunch of fidget toys. So I'm not even sure how I can count, but I have Pop-Its and the stretchy thing. a bunch of fidget toys just to help me with my anxiety. And like Chase said, it is not to be a trend. It's not something to joke about. It's not something cool if you have mental illnesses. It's actually something, it's not a good thing to have, where so many people are battling it, and then people are just like, oh yeah, I have anxiety. And it's not cool. It's not anything. And it's just, the suicide numbers are getting worse. So it's really not anything to joke about.
If you watch the Olympics, you see Simone Biles dropped out because she had a mental illness. She dropped out with her own rights. She should have done that.
She should.
And she really shouldn't be getting any hate because she did what was best for her, and she knew that she had to drop out even though she really wanted that gold. And sometimes that just is what happens in life. You have to do the things that are best. And I think she would have hurt the team even more. She would have given them less points because she wasn't doing her A game. So I think she did the right thing, and I really appreciate that she thought through this. And now she's back on the team. And if you didn't know, the Olympics are ending today, which I'm really sad. And yeah, I'm just really happy that Simone battled her mental illness and that she can participate in the Olympics.
Okay. And on a side note, as the Olympics are ending, I just want to say congratulations to all the USA gymnasts. We are so proud of you, and thank you for representing, along with all the other U.S. represents in the different events. Good job.
If you need help, please seek it. Go to a therapist or talk to others, someone who you trust.
Mm-hmm.
It really shouldn't be something you're ashamed of, and you shouldn't be. You shouldn't wait till the last moment to tell someone because it can get really bad and you might need some serious help. So tell someone as soon as you feel it. And I really hope that you guys take this thing as
Okay,
advice.
bye, activists. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.
Bye.